Isang magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Araw na naman po ng Miyerkules at dito po sa Kwentong Likas Yaman ay atin na naman pong mapapakinggan ang talakayan na may kaugnayan sa isang universidad. Yan ang ating topic po ngayong araw na ito ng Miyerkules at ako po si Doc JD bumabati sa inyo ng magandang umaga. Doc Letty?
Hello, isang magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Oo nga, nabanggit ni Doc JD tungkol sa isang universidad, pero sa totoo lang, tungkol din sa isang tao doon sa universidad na nakilala ko sa isang conference tungkol sa School and Home Gardens kung Biodiversity Enhancement Enterprise sa Coron. So ito ay nangyari noong last year. No, at doon ay nagkaroon kami ng magandang bonding at pag-ugnayan na nagbigay sa akin ng inspirasyon at motibo na i-invite siya bilang isang ating guest dito sa Kwentong Likas Yaman. So ang ating guest sa umagang ito ay isang PhD in Environmental Science mula sa Maguindanao State University. Although ang kanyang trabaho ngayon ay siya ang dekana ng College of Forestry and Environmental Studies sa MSU Maguindanao. So tatalakayin niya ang maraming bagay tungkol sa universidad, pati yung kanilang mga key priority areas at yung mga role na ginagampanan nila doon sa lugar na yun ng ating bansa. So si Dr. Rowena Benavides ay isang doktorado sa environmental science at isang associate professor at isang dekana din at isang project leader. Marami tayong kakarga sa pangalan niya, no? Project leader ng mga DOST card at PCHRD funded projects. So ibig sabihin, marami siyang responsibilidad na hinahawakan sa kanyang kamay. Siya rin ang acting director ng Maguindanao State University Research, no? So dekana na, acting director pa, project leader pa, paano niya binabalanse, no? So tingnan natin kung ano yung mga ikukwento niya sa atin. So sa pamamagitan ng interviewing ito ay makikilala natin kung ano ang kahalagahan at importansya ng MSU Maguindanao, pati yung kanyang role bilang one of the leaders of the university. So, bati ka muna, Doc Weng. Ako pala si Doc Letty Afwang.
Good morning po, Doc JD and Doc Letty, and sa lahat ng subscribers and viewers ng Kwentong Likas Yaman YouTube channel. Na-introduce na ako ni Doc Letty and hopefully I can share some information and valuable insights about our campus and our initiatives to create impact for specifically to the Maguindanao province and for the Bangsamoro region.
So thank you, Doc Weng, and welcome to Kwentong Likas Yaman. Siguro ang una kong itatanong dahil kumbaga sa paksa ay later pupunta tayo doon sa kolehiyo kung saan ikaw ang dekana, pero unahin natin yung parang pangkalahatang katangian ng ating universidad, yung tinatawag nating Maguindanao State University. At may kasunod yon, no? Systems, no? So ano bang ibig sabihin ng MSU systems? Ayun.
Yes po. Ang Maguindanao State University ay established siya noong September 1, 1961 sa pamamagitan ng RA 1387 as amended by and was brainchild of the late Senior Dumocao A. Alonto as one of the government's responses to the so-called Mindanao problem. So the MSU was created to solve one of the problems of Mindanao, which is the conflict. The original mission of the university was anchored on instruction, research, and extension, just like any other state universities. And in 1954, Congressional Committee conceptualized it as a social laboratory for national integration. And the charter of MSU, as in which 7, MSU was established in Marawi City on September 1, 1961 to achieve the following objectives: educate the youth of Mindanao, Sulu, and Palawan by offering degree programs in various fields of learning, support businesses and industries in the region by providing their manpower requirements, and integrate the Muslims and other cultural minorities into the mainstream of national life. So the Mindanao State University has several campuses. We have Marawi as our main campus. We have Iligan Institute of Technology. We have in Naawan. We have in General Santos. We also have in the Basulta, the Sulu, MSU Sulu, and MSU Tawi-Tawi. And I think one of the newest is the MSU Palawan. So of these 12 campuses, MSU Maguindanao is one of the campus, and we are headed by our chancellor, a very young and very goal-driven chancellor, Dr. Bahijira Nefertiti Sinsuwat Makalandong Limbona. So this is our campus. We are 45 minutes away from Cotabato City.
Is that the biggest campus of the Mindanao MSU or MSU? Yeah.
I think I think ma'am, MSU Marawi is the biggest campus, but for our campus we have 55 hectares
Wow.
of land area.
How many students do you have in that campus?
We are 3,500 to 4,000 students. We have 6 colleges and 27 programs. This is our administration building. If you can visit us in Dato Udin Sinsuwat municipality, the DOS.
Ang laki rin, ano, expansive din ang inyong campus, no?
Yes, ma'am. And so this is our college, the College of Forestry and Environmental Studies. One of the 6 colleges of MSU Maguindanao.
In total, Doc Weng, for all the MSU campuses, how many total students? You have 35 in Maguindanao, no? Pero yung total 12 campuses would have how many students in, approximate?
I think we have 25 to 30,000 because MSU IIT alone has 10,000 students, and MSU Marawi is 7 to 8,000.
Oh, okay.
And other campuses is contributing similar population with our population of 3,500 to 4,000 students.
So in terms of student number, pinakamarami yung IIT. Susunod lang yung Marawi.
Marawi.
Oo, ganun. Pero
IIT,
in terms of land area, ang land area niya, pinakamalaki ang Marawi. Ganun.
Opo.
Okay. Sige.
So sa Iligan City yung yung IIT na yan,
yes,
no?
Malapit sa Maria Cristina Falls. Yes. Ganun.
So itong College of Forestry and Environmental Studies, mga ilang taon na ito? Kasi sabi mo 6 colleges ba yung nandun sa kasama nito? Mga anong year siya na simula?
Isa siya sa first programs na inoffer ng MSU Maguindanao, and it's one of the flagship program. It started in 1971.
So ilang students dyan sa College of Forestry and Environmental Studies?
Students po?
Population?
Ngayon po, ang population namin is nasa 215 or one program for the BS Forestry alone.
So you only have one program so far sa CFES?
Actually, we have 3. We have the BS in Baysay, and we have the Forest Technology. However, our former administrator chose to suspend the program because of the lack of enrollees. And the lack of enrollees happened during when there was the major conflict way back in 2008 and 2009,
Yeah, yung sa marami.
where the BS advisor, kasi yun yung parang may gera talaga.
Yeah, pero at this point, kumusta ang peace and order na ngayon? I mean, how was your enrollment lately? I mean, kung no 2019 siya or ano. So how is it now? Nag-improve na ba kayo when it comes to enrollment?
Yes, ma'am. We are already increasing because we are only like 120 way back in 4-5 years ago, but we are already increasing now. So we are in the process of offering the BS Environmental Science program by the next semester.
Okay. So ilan ang faculty roster nyo, more or less, in your college? Ilang faculty meron kayo?
Sa 9 faculty lang po kami.
Kakaunti lang, ano?
Opo.
But since you will be increasing, so siguro madadagdagan din talaga eventually ang mga items ninyo, no? Kasi nag-i-increase nga kayo ng inyong student population, no?
And yes po, and we are also increasing our programs. Kaya eventually, dadami na po.
So ano ang mga priority targets naman ng although syempre yung every campus of the MSU systems would have their own focused program siguro and specialization. Ang inyong MSU Maguindanao ay anong strength niya? Parang ganon. Ano ang focus ng MSU Maguindanao? Bago tayo pumunta sa college nyo. Ganon.
Ang focus ng MSU Maguindanao is to become a peace university, which we are working now. So we are integrating peace to different programs para magiging peace university.
Can you explain further what do you mean by peace university? Ano ang function niya and goals niya? Parang ganon.
It's actually more on integrating peace in the different programs and also creating activities and extension programs that promote a peace culture to the students and to the stakeholders, because one of our major challenges is the pocket conflicts that will usually arise and mawawala, babalik, mawawala. So we want to promote the culture of peace to the students and to the community.
Oh, I am getting interested in that, no? How do you handle the peace culture and how do you instill it in the university as well as to the community? You are in the midst of a very challenging environmental condition of kasi opposite of peace is tumult or turmoil, di ba? Ganon. So you bring in the light of peace. Parang wow, these are the heroes for peace and quietness in the area. No?
We have also a program we have also subjects in all programs where we have the peace introduction of peace to all the students, so they get to have the peace value and peace culture of peace instilled on them, and several activities with the usually with the military and other groups.
So you you're kind of using the university, you serve as a bridge to link the communities, kind of problematic communities, to the various agencies of government, so that there can be unified cooperation and working together. Parang ganun yung ginagawa niyo dyan, ano? Sa
Yes po.
oo.
Yeah, we are linking them, and as we link them, we also educate the students to embody the peace culture.
Mm-mm. And
If
as you educate them, you equip them, and as they are equipped, they become content and useful to the environment. Yung ganun, no? They contribute in a better way to the environment. Ang ganda ng inyong ginagawa, no?
Doc Wen,
Actually, mahirap po siya.
may tanong lang din
Especially,
ako, Doc Wen. When it comes to the situation there, na-identify nyo na ba more or less yung mga sources of conflicts? I mean, ano ba? Kasi before, I understand na may mga problema talaga, no? Kasi nga, peace is the what is lacking there, ano? So kahit papaano, do you have ideas kung ano ba ang pinaka-sources ng conflict doon? Is it clan, ano, yung mga disputes sa clan, yung mga ganun ba yon? Meron bang mga ganong pangyayari or sa military ba o grupo-grupo kasi yung mga nandoon? Meron ba kayong nakikitang clear sources of conflict in the area?
actually, diverse naman yung sources of conflict, but mostly
Mm.
it's more on isolated political conflict
Oo,
and
so yung mga
some
sa
clans,
power
but actually
power
mostly,
struggle, gano'n?
yes po,
Power
mostly political, yes.
political, oo.
But in general, tahimik naman po. At saka
Mm.
hindi naman, yun lang, may mga pocket
Oh.
conflicts.
At saka siguro kapagka when it comes to election time, saka
Mm.
nag-e-escalate ang mga problems, so more or less, so at least na-identify talaga it's most likely political, ano. Kasi mas madali sigurong i-address kung mga clan disputes lang, ano. I mean, as in parang hindi naman power struggle, ano. O kasi parang mas matindi kapag politics na, 'di ba? Mm.
Yes po.
How about the conditions of poverty, yung socioeconomic status ng tao, is that not identified as one of the primary cause of disturbance or turmoil in the area? People are paano sila? Are they not poor? Are they self-sufficient? Ganon. Are they
I think that's
Din ba? Parang gano'n,
the
farming din.
condition of the people is result of some of these conflicts. So majority of the province is like the province of Maguindanao is one of the um, poor province of
Mm.
the country. So yes, that's usually caused by the conflict.
Oo. Pero farming pa rin ang main ano ba? Ano ang main livelihood diyan? As in, fishing ba? Siyempre meron sigurong fishing and meron din namang farming. But what is more evident? I mean, when it comes to livelihood in
It's
Maguindanao?
farming po. And there
Oh.
are some private sector. We have the banana plantations
Mm.
that is operating in the province.
Mm.
So employment ang ano nila doon, ano? Banana
Opo.
plantation employs them, ganyan.
Mm.
Aside from small
Yes.
small scale farm holders, ganyan, meron ding certain degree of employment. So how do you, bigla tuloy natutok, so how do you empower your students? In what way? Parang how do you project the education of the student as an empowering tool for their more stable future? Mahirap yung tanong.
No. Actually, we are inviting scholarships to be enjoyed by our students. We have many scholarships that support the student to finish the degree program. And isa po yan sa aming challenges kasi if the students has an option, they go to other nearby university, private universities in Cotabato City, because there is, I don't know, they perceived as uh, parang there is that conflict, parang natatakot sila na pumunta ng MSU.
Bakit? Ganon.
Yun nga ang ano namin, ma'am, because of those pocket wars that are going on nearby. So parang yung sa ibang municipalities or like Cotabato City, they want to go to MSU Maguindanao because we are providing naman the quality instruction, but they have this, I think, paradigm na noon pa na hindi naman existing na ngayon, or hindi na ganun ka-intense yung condition, but they have that paradigm of conflict. So we are really promoting to become a model of peace in the province para magbago na yung paradigm
Image.
nila. Opo, image.
So parang ang MSU Maguindanao is in a rural setting. That's why students would prefer to go in an urbanized setting, which seems to be the more peaceful one kasi mas maraming tao, parang ganon. Feel
Opo.
nila may threat doon sa provincial lugar nung MSU Maguindanao, kaya mas ayaw nila despite the scholarships available, ganon.
Opo.
Okay.
And also,
Speaking of a scholarship naman, ano sa DOST ba yan o mga sa SEI? So actually, di ba, Science Education Institute usually provide scholarships, no, from DOST. Anong mga donor, or shall we say, anong mga scholarship nyo na available for the student?
for DOST, mag-aano pa lang po kami. We are still to enter into the MOA. But our existing scholarships are CHED and scholars of politicians by district, by province. Opo.
So mabuti naman at meron kayong mga iba pang way to provide scholarships to students, no? So pero maganda kung ma-avail nyo talaga yung sa DOST, no, sa SEI.
Opo, kasi malaki ang ano nila.
Saka they are really open to they actually encourage students to be in the STEM track, no? Or STEAM para may ganun STEM track.
Ayun, curious ulit ako. You have 6 colleges in MSU Maguindanao, no? So your graduates end up, I mean, after they graduate, what jobs are they do they end up with, or what jobs are made available for them, or are they capable of handling out of your 6 colleges? Ilang programs ang mga nandyan?
We have 27 programs. We have College of Agriculture, College of Education, College of Fisheries, College of Public Affairs and Governance, College of Arts and Sciences, and College of Forestry and Environmental Studies. Most of our graduates are employed in the Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources in BARM and other DENR central offices in the province and in the nearby provinces.
Okay. So namomonitor nyo naman na lahat sila, they get good jobs after they graduate?
Especially for those that are board passers.
Okay. So, kumusta naman ang performance nila sa board? All the board, magaganda naman.
That's one of our priority concerns and priority goals of our chancellor, to increase our board exam performance. Kasi medyo po siya,
hindi pa ganun
below the national passing rate. Kaya yun po ang talagang pinagtutuunan namin ngayon ng pansin.
Okay. So, ngayon, ako sa akin, okay na ako, Doc JD. I see a good picture of the MSU Maguindanao now. It has 27 programs. It has 3,500 students. Ay, yung number of faculty, hindi ko natanong kasi yung 9 ay sa CFES lang. Pero it produces students that are capable of getting employed after, but still works out to increase the board passing performance of the students in the various, hindi naman kasi lahat ng courses may board exam, di ba? So forestry, siguro chemistry, ano pa,
Agriculture, fisheries.
agriculture, fisheries, yung mga yan. Environmental science, meron na rin ngayong accreditation as an environmentalist. Meron na, ganon. And yan, that is your goal now to increase it up, no? So, okay na ba? Segue tayo sa CFES. Let's talk about your college. Kasi last time you were here, you went to, I brought you to the ERDB to see their, the potential partnership and assistance for the programs that you would like to put into your college, no? Or you are already doing in terms of research, di ba? So can you expound more on your college? Being the nanay of the college, ikaw ang nanay ng college na yan eh, o di ba? It's in your hands, Doc Weng, gano'n.
So the College of Forestry has 4 major goals: to produce quality and morally upright forestry and environmental professionals, to develop relevant and innovative researches and extension services that are also culture, gender, and peace sensitive for regional and national development, integrate internationalization into the program, and to lead environmental initiatives for the region. So for the meantime, we only have one program, that is the BS Forestry. So the objective is to produce professional foresters equipped and trained with social, peace, culture, and God sensitivity, economic and environmental dimensions of forestry resources, competent academicians, researchers, and extension officers, and leaders in conservation and development of forestry resources, and to create a pool of graduates that are academically prepared to take and pass the forester's licensure examination. So as I said, one of our major priority is to increase our licensure examinations. So we are doing several actions for this. We have in-house review where we invite lecturers from other campuses with BS forestry programs, and intensify our mode of instruction by inviting lecturers from the Menre BARM, and we intensify also our class monitoring and retention policy for the students. So one of the in-house review that we have conducted is the ongoing. We have a program of in-house review where we invite external lecturers. So we already done with the one from Central Mindanao University, where he conducted a 3-day review program for our 4th-year students. And in the pipeline, we are going, our chancellor already has instructed me and the dean of the College of Agriculture to go to UPLB and to seek for a lecturer that can share to our students. Yes, and we have lecturers from the Menre BARM, where they lecture our students about the current trends in the Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources. And also we are already in the process of institutionalizing their lectures to us, where we'll be entering into a MOA where it will be regular. Their divisions and our course offerings will they provide us with the current trends of the department. Yes, so that's our initiatives to increase our licensure examination passing rate. And also for our extension services, we are strengthening our nursery operations. in operation so we can provide the necessary seedlings for the province and for the regions.
Mm-mm.
And we are intensifying our tree planting because we are replacing the mahogany, which is exotic species,
Yeah.
into a native species, replacing it with native species.
Is an allelopathically destructive invasive species that was introduced to the Philippines, although it has become useful and popular as timber, but it has done a lot of uh,
Damage.
ano to,
Because, yeah, for the
damage to the
soil.
soil, no? To the
It's the
soil
soil that
quality.
is being affected largely by this mahogany, no? Eventually the soil will become so poor in nutrients. I think that's the thing, no? And parang nagiging malnourished, no, yung soil after some time. That's what I learned about mahogany.
Alam ni Weng yan kasi forestry yung kanyang
Kaya nga. So I was just telling na yung soil yung naapektuhan, yung quality of the soil primarily.
Pero I
Okay.
noticed, Doc Queng, no, your background is actually all environmental science, no? Are you focusing also as an individual in your career and research? Are you focusing on a given species or group of organisms that you are developing in terms of research as well as expansion and development? Meron ka rin bang parang ganun?
Yes, I am studying the nematodes as bioindicator of the soil condition.
Okay. Pero yung project mo nasa bamboo, using the
Yes
bamboo.
po, yun yung former projects namin, and our future initiatives will also focus on bamboo kasi it's for also parang livelihood, alternative livelihood to help the economic condition of the people. Kasi one of the perceived sources of conflict is,
Poverty.
the economic condition of the people. That's why it's they
Unstable.
are easily recruited to the various groups because there's a promise of easier economic return.
So as the dean of the college or CFES, what are your initiatives, no, for environmental sustainability?
Yes, ma'am. So this is our to help the environment is we are intensifying our nursery operations. We are replacing the mahogany. We have at the moment we still have mahogany seedlings, but we are eliminating them and replacing them with endemic dipterocarp. Although we also have existing dipterocarp seedlings in the nursery, but we are to increase and intensify that, and we are doing several tree planting activities. Specifically in our campus, we are replacing the mahogany trees, which are already fully grown, into native and endemic species. And we also conducted several climate justice seminar workshop. This is right after the severe tropical storm Paeng, to increase the resiliency of our students on the impact of the storm. And also we have an institutional funded project, and also we have already submitted this also full blown to the PICARD for more funding for the landslide prone areas, specifically in that last what Maguindanao. This is the nearby Maguindanao, nearby municipality of the heavily hit barangay Kosyong of Datuudin, where the Paeng, where there is a massive landslide that happened during the Paeng storm. But we are not proposing in that barangay, in that municipality, because most of the government projects and the MENRE projects are already being poured in that landslide in that landslide accident, which is nearby this landslide prone area. So we are in the nearby vicinity, which is similarly vulnerable to landslide, and it's very barren. At saka ano talaga siya, it's if another tropical storm and heavy rain will occur, it's vulnerable to another similar disaster that happened in the
Yes.
nearby barangay.
So are you referring to that one surrounded by red dots doon sa mapa kanina? Yan,
Yes
ito.
po, this is the
Ito.
municipality, the Datobla, Sinsuat, Maguindanao municipality, and the nearby barangay of this municipality is the Datuudin, the barangay Kosyong, where the landslide happened during the Paeng storm last November.
Okay, so the one in white is the one that is erosion or landslide prone. Tapos yung naka-red, yun yung municipality that you are referring to. Tama ba? Yung pagkaka...
Ito po yung municipality kung saan
Oo.
kami gagawa. Currently, we are doing some agroforestry initiatives.
Aha.
At saka itong dito outside of the red is
Yeah.
where the landslide happens.
Uh-huh.
But we are not working here because there are already a lot of projects that
Are
are
happening.
Yes,
Okay.
opo. So parang ano na siya.
Tapos
Dito
itong
kami-
nasa white may white na border, nasa
Ito
right
yung
side
border.
ko. Ito. Ano y-
These are the other municipalities
Mm.
of Maguindanao.
Mm.
Dito kami sa loob ng red kasi similar ang kanyang topography, very vulnerable. Kaya if another storm might happen, similar disasters could happen if there is no intervention that will.
So you are kind of taking proactive actions to prevent further yung repeat nung possibility of landslide if another catastrophe might happen. Oh, that's very good, no? Meron kayong foresight.
Ito po yung ano
Mga
niya.
interventions nyo in that case, anong mga interventions to prevent future anong mga ginagawa?
Agroforestry technologies po. That's why we are intensifying our nursery operations. So we can provide the seedlings, the fruit trees, and the endemic trees to the community.
Where are you using the bamboo? Kasi yung project nyo is on bamboo. Yung safe project nyo.
That was in 2017. That was in Liguasan Marsh, but also the bamboo is part of this project in Datobla, Sinsuat, Maguindanao. Apart from the fruit trees and endemic trees, is the bamboo production.
Okay. So tapos na pala yung project sa bamboo, pero tinutuloy nyo pa.
Opo.
Ganon.
Doon yun siya sa Liguasan Marsh to prevent soil erosion.
So naka-integrate sa landscape nyo, di ba may usually in areas like this we have the CLUP, no? Yung comprehensive land use plan. So are you guided by a CLUP in this kind of interventive action? Meron kayong comprehensive land use plan?
We have talked to the local government
LGU.
officials,
Yeah.
and yes po. And so they are very excited for the program because I think there is no overlap with their land use plan.
Okay.
Okay. So the Kweng, as dean of your college, no, so ano yung mga priority projects mo? At saka mga future plans, no? Parang ganun.
So yes, moving forward, we really wanted to become a center of bamboo center for the region, where we
Mhm.
provide production of bamboo seedlings and also bamboo product processing to provide the alternative livelihood of those who want to engage in uh, bamboo bamboo products. It's
Mm.
one way of addressing also not only the vegetation rehabilitation, but also to provide alternative opportunities for those who want to increase their um, economic conditions. And also we are looking into the involvement of research for Liguasan Marsh, especially that we are in the front line of Liguasan Marsh and we are not that aggressive in engaging research activities for Liguasan Marsh. And there are already um, actions for the extraction of resources of Liguasan Marsh. And
Mhm.
so, yes, that's why it's MENRE, it's
Hindi pa siya
Ministry,
hindi siya protected area pa, no? Hindi pa siya
hindi pa po
protected.
Doc. Kaya nga yung MENRE is Ministry of Environment and Natural Resources and Energy.
Mm.
Yung ano niya, MENRE BARM. So, that's where we want to be at the front line for the
Mm.
protection of Liguasan Marsh as they move for the extraction of oil or yes,
So, may ongoing ano
energy
do'n?
in
May
the marsh.
ongoing? Is it may ongoing extraction of oil in Diguasan already?
Wala pang ongoing but they are already
Planning?
in the process of looking into opo.
Hmm.
And they say that it cannot be hindi na po maiiwasan. So it will really go for the extraction. So prior to that, at least there will be environmental measures to protect the marsh.
Liguasan Wars is a very unique environmental area. It's a unique ecosystem with very, very high diversity, no? There are already certain studies there, pero I think you should be able to harness or tap experts to help you out in documenting its richness in various with various taxa of organisms from plants to animals, protists, yung mga ganyan. So that it can be, actually you can use this as your leverage for declaring it as toward declaring it as a PA or protected area, no? So maybe it's time for you to double up your function and capacity to tap experts to help you out in that area. Kayo pala ang lead university in that area, no? And then naalala ko rin, since bamboo is one of your flagship rehabilitation material, yeah, i-further mo yung, dapat pala nag-meet kayo ni Mr. Gregorio Santos. I should have allowed you to meet one another so that you can have sufficient help in facilitating the bamboo technology transfer in your area. But since you have met the ERDB people already, I think you can do that, no? Medyo, yun nga, in connection to these things, ano yung primary problems na nakikita mo doon sa pag-implement ng mga target goals nyo as a university or as a college dyan sa lugar niyo?
One of our challenges is the peace condition, the packet, I have here unstable internet connection. It's it's very unstable, and we are also experiencing a rotating power interruption. So every other day, walang ilaw. Next day na naman, and then so that's real obstacle, and also isolated conflicts that are going on every now and then. But entirely the condition in MSU Maguindanao is very peaceful.
Yeah, parang ano ka naman, the way I see you, you are a very peaceful person. So you are, you can handle the peace and you can emanate peace from your heart and to the people around you, no? Pero challenging talaga yung hinaharap yung mga conditions. So how do you see CFES and yourself gaining success? How do you project yourself? How soon are you going to, how do you measure your success, and how soon would you say na meron ka ng successful output dyan? Kayo. Ganon.
I think if we have increased our licensure passing rate, that would be that we are moving forward with our initiatives, and also if we have increased our collaborations with other agencies and increased our budget for extension and research initiatives, that would be a strong measure that we are moving forward with our plans and programs.
Oo, you have to take it one step at a time, ano? But ang ano nyo done is to really strengthen your footage and foundations on research as well as on extension. Manpower ang kailangan nyo and expertise so far, no? So
yes, that's why we are looking into increasing our program, because by that we increased our manpower and our influence for the region.
So ikaw, Doc JD, may itatanong ka pa kay Doc Weng?
Parang wala na akong maitanong kasi nasabi naman na niya ang mga plano niya, and yun nga, sana talagang matapos na yung mga karahasan, sabi na, hindi naman karahasan, ibig sabihin talagang mangibabaw na ang peace, no, ng ng lugar, para talagang magpatuloy din. Kasi kung maayos na, kung magkakaroon talaga yung mauuna ang peace, no, doon sa inyong area, dadami mga estudyante, may inspire ang mga estudyante talagang mag-aral, at ibig ko sabihin talagang uunlad, no, ang universidad, no. So sana yung peace talaga ay siyang ibig ko sabihin, maisulong, no, doon sa inyong area.
Pero ako, habang nagkukwento si Doc Weng, feeling ko, hay, gusto kong pumunta dyan, gusto kong mag-train ng mga faculty sa biodiversity assessment strategies, i-train sila sa yung, alam mo yung sa biodiversity conservation. Tapos naisip din kita, Doc JD, yung meron din kasing previous research si Doc Weng sa availment of maternal and child health care services between internally displaced persons and non-internally displaced persons in Eastern Mag. So meron din silang health issue. Etong si Doc JD ay ano yan, public health expert yan. So member siya ng National Health Institute. So pwede mo ring itap yan si Doc JD, Doc Weng, no? In terms of yung health, public health actually. And yun nga, marami tayo dito sa mga institutions natin. Usually dito sa UP system that I think you can actually tap and bring to Maguindanao para kahit papano there's a training and a good grasp of techniques and understanding can make a big change in terms of perspectives of people. Pwede mong i-booster yun, yung ganon. Equip and capacitate the people of UP Maguindanao and you'll have better results in achieving your set goals. Ganyan. So having said that, medyo tatawagin ko na si Doc JD kasi meron siyang sasabihin na para sa iyo at para sa UP Maguindanao, which is our standard, our way of saying thank you to our guests. So ayan na si Doc JD for her poem for you and UP MSU Maguindanao. Okay.
So ang
Take
titulo
it away.
na ibinigay ay parang Mindanao State University Systems at ang College of Forestry and Environmental Studies, no? So yung mismong college na ating tinalakay. So ito po ang tula at ito ay alay ko kay Dr. Weng Benavides ng Mindanao State University, Maguindanao. Ngayong umaga sa Kwentong Likas Yaman, isang miyembro ng HEI kung Tagurian, Higher Education Institute, no? Ang ibig sabihin niyan, SUC, so State Universities and Colleges ay pwede rin naman. MSUS o Mindanao State University Systems, binubuo ng 12 mga campuses kung bibilangin. May main campus at sa Marawi ay inyong bisitahin. May mga tinatawag na Jensen, Tawi-Tawi, Moog, Maipo, Linak, at Naawan rin. Maguindanao, Sulu, LNCAT, Buog, Lopesana, ang iba pa. Alamin din natin ang tungkol sa mismong Maguindanao talaga. Dahil isang mahusay na dekana ang ating naimbita, salamat ang nasambit sa pagpapaunlak niya. Kaya ang tampok ay ang MSU Maguindanao. Dalang panauhin ay dekana sa kolehiyong ipapaalam. College of Forestry and Environmental Studies ang acronym, CFES ang acronym na dapat niyong malaman. College of Forestry and Environmental Studies ang ibig sabihin niyan. Si Dr. Rowena Benavides ang ating panauhin. Dekana ng CFS ang posisyong angkin. Doktorado ng Environmental Science ay idagdag natin tunay na dedikado at tapat sa kaniyang tungkulin. Tinanong siya tungkol sa misyon at bisyon ng universidad, maging kung ano ang kolehiyong pinamamahala ang ganap. MSU Maguindanao Campus ay ipinakilala sa lahat at iba pang detalye tungkol sa CFES na mahalagang tiyak. Sa huli nawa ay inyong naunawaan ang kahalagahan nitong College of Forestry and Environmental Studies na sa buong sambayanan kung saan ikinikintal din ang kapayapaan upang mas matiyak ang pag-unlad sa kinabukasan. Salamat po, happiness. So yan po ang tula, Doc Weng. At
Thank you very much po.
gustuhan mo ang nilagay ko doon.
Opo.
Nagkulang ako ng konti sa by data pero I hope that it's okay. Salamat. At siguro at this point, Doc Weng, ay hihingan ka namin ng iyong mga panghuling pananalita o inspirasyon na mensahe para sa ating mga kababayan. Take it away.
Thank you very much po. It's an honor to be invited in this program and to be interviewed by Doc Letty and Doc JD. Thank you. And as parting words is our environmental actions, no matter how small, can create or influence others, and they also do the same similar small actions that can create ripples of change for better environment, for better future, and for better conditions of living. Thank you po.
Ayan. So maraming salamat, Doc Weng, sa ating panayam ngayong umaga at asahan mo na kami ay narito lamang ni Doc Letty para tulong no sa inyong kung anong aming pwedeng maitulong para kasama rin kami sa pagpapaunlad ng inyong kolehiyo at universidad. Doc Letty?
Pag nag-invite ka, Doc Wen, dapat sabay kami para mas masaya. Gawan mo ng programa para tayo ay magkasama-sama at syempre nakikita namin you are playing a very important role in that part of the Philippines. Hindi madali yung responsibility na nasa inyong mga shoulders bilang isang universidad at sa'yo rin bilang isang dekana ng kolehiyo ng Forestry. Maraming dapat intindihin pero katulad niyan ng sabi mo, one little step matters and many people taking those little steps and continuously doing it will eventually mount up to a big accomplishment. So it's not how big you start with, but it's how continuously you will put your efforts into that and eventually yung minamahal nating lugar, yung minamahal yung Maguindanao ay makakakita ng mas magandang liwanag, lalo na para sa kapayapaan ng sambayanan. So, thumbs up ako sa inyo. Salamat.
Thank you very
So,
much.
with that, nagpapaalam na po ang Kwentong Likas Yaman at sa susunod na naman pong linggo, iba na naman po ang ating papaksain. Marami pong salamat sa patuloy na pagtangkilik. Mag-ingat po kayo.
Sa ating audience, paki-like naman kami, paki-subscribe din at paki-share so that mas marami tayong matututunan at mas marami tayong mai-impluwensyahan ng magandang mga kaisipan para sa ating mahal na bayan.